Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I down, focused on the music. And I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I down.
Okay, so let's go.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Can you give me a clap? So we're back again with another episode of Sundays with Suraj, and this time we have Zubair here.
Yeah.
Not Zubair, but Zubair.
Zubair, yes, it's B-E-A-R. The pronunciation is Bear.
Got it. He's a very talented man who's been quoted as the upcoming comedian by
Platform for artists. They put it in their title. They asked me, what do you want to be called? I was like, I don't know, anything works. And they put it there. I was like, okay, I'll take it.
I think that's an undersell because he does a lot of things. He's a content creator, YouTube creator too.
Yeah, it's...
Podcaster too. He has a podcast as well.
Yeah.
At the same time, he takes his run at a couple of events.
Yeah, that's...
So we could say that Zubair is an all-star.
I mean, it's... I attempt a lot of things, but let's see how it goes.
I would probably say you are one all-star. Okay, so I want to really speak about your Omegle videos, man.
Okay.
I'm not shitting about this. Do you know Conor Murphy?
I think, is it that buff guy?
Yeah.
That super buff
Yes.
guy? Yeah. Dude, so many people make fun of him online, dude. He's clowned on.
Right now, right?
In general, because he does this thing where he goes in public, na.
And takes
He
off
just
his
takes
shirt.
off his shirt. I don't get it.
Dude, on Omegle,
Uh.
the reason I bought his name up was when I was in 11th or 12th, that dude was popping on YouTube. What he was doing was he would go on to Omegle while speaking. I don't know, somehow his shirt would catch fire. And then he would do this. And then the girls were like, oh. I mean, obviously his body is off.
Yeah.
So I get it. But when you introduced that concept, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I can't take off my shirt on camera and all. It'll be very weird.
I really think you should do. Would you mind if I take my shirt off?
They would be like, yes, I mind. Please keep your clothes on.
I think I would rate you 10 out of 10 for that, man.
Alright, thanks, man. See, like, are my thighs coming? Because I'm very insecure about my thighs.
I think they look hot.
Thanks. I have very big thighs. But actually, do you have any thigh workouts that will like?
We spoke about this.
Yeah.
I'll teach you.
Because I wanted
workouts.
to know. Because who else do I ask about like thigh workouts and all?
I'll teach you thigh workouts.
Thanks.
Just in a normal way.
Yeah. No homo.
Anyways, coming back to the Omegle one. How the hell did you come up with that concept of playing the harmonica?
So I just woke up and I was like, I want a harmonica. Because I used to see in like movies and all in the jail, they'd just be, they'll be playing the harmonica. I was like, fuck, that's so cool. It's so easy also. I can just roam around with my, in my pocket.
Got it now?
No. You should have told me how to bought it.
Should have.
I bought it long ago. I never learned anything on it. But I was just like, I'll just keep it. But I didn't learn a song, anything. I used to just like, in a tune, just breathe inside the thing and some sound used to come. So I used to be like, okay, great. This is how it works. And then I was like, fine, let's just try it on Omegle. Going on Omegle is not a very new concept. It's been happening from a while. But I was just like, let's just play the harmonica.
I mean, a lot of people go on Omegle
and like record.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do harmonica.
But how was the reaction? I've seen the video. The best one was where you were playing it and that person kind of laughed.
Yeah.
And then you're like, did he just laugh? I lost my shit watching that.
But yeah, no, people are nice, dude. For the most part, nobody was like, yo, you suck and everything. Everyone was like nice. Omegle is like, people are either nice or it's just like dicks. That's it. It'll just be like
dicks. Did you get the dicks?
Oh, so many dicks. Okay. Like if I'm getting like 15 minutes of footage, I have to record for like an hour and cut out 45 minutes of dicks. That's how it is. It's just dick.
So you get a lot of dicks.
Yeah, oh no.
Anyways, but I guess you can. Fuck is that? Oh my god, that's
an alarm.
5 o'clock.
5?
Yeah.
Shit, I was late. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Okay, I'm gonna cut that part out. So
No, it's fine.
another clap.
Okay.
So my alarm just rang, so I had to cancel that shit out. So that is why you have a cut. But
Yes.
as you know me, I do not have any cuts. I'm trying to not have any cuts even in the podcast to keep it real.
Yeah. But a lot of the times, like whenever we are also recording, we'll have to cut here and there. But we have to cut for different reasons because we'll just say whatever comes to our mind. And it's a lot of the times people shouldn't hear it. And be like, no, this can't go out.
I don't give a fuck. Let it go.
It was Dipankar's birthday. Dipankar, if you're watching, shout out to Dipankar. I do the podcast with Dipankar.
Today is Dipankar's birthday.
No, not today. It was, I think, 3 days ago or something.
Happy birthday, Dipankar.
Yes, Suraj says happy birthday.
My man is
Dipankar.
turning 20.
I think he turned 20. I think so.
Kill it.
Yeah.
Kill it. So your Omegle experience, how are see, most of them are foreigners.
Yeah.
So, the moment you find foreigners, you have a sweet spot for them and they have a sweet spot for you.
Yeah. I have to be like, okay, I have to represent my community. Now they should think all the Indians are cool.
Did
so
they?
I have to, I don't know, hopefully.
Hey, do you have a longer conversation with that girl?
The one Indian girl, no, who had come?
You cut it off. I wanted to ask.
Yeah,
where did
was-
that conversation go?
Nothing. We were just talking for some time and she was just like, oh, you're from here. I was like, yeah, I'm here. And then, okay, bye. And then just...
And then you have to say everything is okay, but it's not.
Yeah. That's the best part now about Omegle. It's like there's zero consequences. If anytime I don't put in any information, nobody knows who I am. I don't have a name, login, none of that. You just go and you start. And if you're just awkward or something, you just skip. It's over. They can never find you again. So it's zero consequences.
No, you can come back again.
That's a very low chance that, by chance you come back to the same person. But I've never had it happen.
I got that thing.
You went on Omegle?
Yeah.
How was it? You saw dicks, no?
So basically on Omegle, if you put hashtags, right, you will find only people searching for that specific hashtag.
Are you telling me I looked up for hashtag dicks?
No, if you do not specify anything, whatever is most out there comes up. It's like niche market. The moment you put a hashtag, you go into the niche segment. I used to put hashtag PewDiePie and then that time he used to come on Omegle sometimes.
Oh, so you thought you'll meet him one day. Did it happen?
Never. But I met a magician once.
Who?
The same guy who kept on coming back in the same fucking video call. That guy is from Pakistan.
Wow.
He was doing magic tricks on the video call. He showed me 3 tricks. None of them were his dick.
Oh god. For the final trick,
Zubair. Oh shit, that was bad.
No, it's fine.
So when did you start creating content?
I mean, I was a designer from a while. So even for the event companies and all, I used to design. I used to design for a lot of artists and stuff also.
Interesting.
So I used to design. I did some stuff for Divine. I did some stuff for Diplo. You're a Divine fan?
God damn, man.
I met Divine. I have a picture with Divine.
God damn, man.
But here's the thing: they never used to pay me. Nobody used to
Who
pay
gives
me.
a fuck, man?
I used
Chilling with them
to,
is
yeah, I
shit.
used to go to their shows. If there's any, if I'm doing for Diplo, I would go to Diplo show in the VIP seat and all. Divine, I would go for Divine show.
This was, I'm
All of
guessing,
that.
when you were 17 or 18.
Yeah, I was, I think, 18ish at the time. I wasn't.
How was it meeting Divine and Diplo and whoever it was?
It was fine. Divine is super chill. Diplo. So when Diplo came in, right, he walked in. He had like 6 models behind him. I don't know from where the fuck. I don't.
They just appear.
Yeah, Diplo lands and they just like appear.
Diplo, bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, it was insane. I met Accent also. Do you know Accent?
No, I don't.
You don't, but when you listen to this one song, you'll be like, fuck, it's this guy. I'll play the song later. It's that song, dude. You know, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name?
My name is Sheila.
No, there was this other song.
That I know.
No. So I had done for him also.
Nice.
So yeah, and I used to put out like on Instagram, I used to do, because at the time the whole CAA thing was very strong and the whole politics, the CAB and the CAA, the
Oh, the protest.
Yeah, the protest and everything.
Okay, yeah.
It was very big. So I was like, and I wasn't in India at the time. I was visiting back home, Muscat. So I was like,
you're not from here?
no, I'm from here,
Fancy.
Yeah, but I was born and brought up in Muscat only.
Nice.
It's a small Oman, small country, very irrelevant. Nobody knows. It's like it's left from
Hey,
Dubai.
I know what's Muscat.
You know Muscat?
I guess everybody knows that.
No, bro. When I came here, I joined college, and people used to ask me which school you were in. I used to tell them I'm from Muscat. They were like, "Where the fuck is this?" They had no idea. They were like, "This is not a place only. You're just lying." But I was like, "Why would I? I'm from there only."
Your face looks like a fucking liar.
Yeah.
So you started creating designs and content.
Yeah. So I was not here, so I couldn't go to any of the protests, and I was like, "Fuck, dude! I have to do something. I have to do something." So I would put out, designs and illustrations portraying what was going on, and like very politically, very
Precise.
very like with opinionated, designs and all of that. So I did that for a long time, and then after that I used to do other designs and all, just for fun. I used to design because while you're working with designs and all, I used to do my own thing just for fun. And I had no formal training, obviously, nothing. I was just intermediate.
So how did you learn? YouTube?
I
Google?
learned online, everything.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to learn like way back then. My brother was really into it. So he had taught me a little. And then the rest of it I did on my own. But yeah, from there, I used to put stories, dude. I used to put like these stories of just me. So like the post used to go out, just the design stuff. And then I used to put stories of me. And I used to get I used to get insane response of that. Just me talking and just, being myself and just that. And I was like, fuck bro, I should try this also. And I started doing that slowly. And then one day I just recorded and I just put a video out. And it did really well.
The first
No. I had done before that. I had done, have you seen this show, Indian Matchmaking on Netflix?
I have not, but I know about it.
Yeah, I had done a review on that. And I had put that up. It
I
did
should
really
watch
well.
it, man. I don't know how I missed it. I should watch it.
It was really poorly edited, and like I used to edit videos also from a while, because when you're making content for events and stuff, video is also included.
Right.
So I knew very well how to edit videos and all. But that one I hadn't edited much. I was new and I was like, fine, this is fine. And I put it and I got great response. So I was like, fuck, I should do this only more.
So all of this started last year.
Yes, last year, say I started doing design and stuff. I think Feb, Jan-ish. I think I started posting like videos and stuff.
Okay.
So it's very recently, but I've seen like fair growth, especially with Reels and all that came out. Bro, people blew up because of Reels.
I agree.
I caught up too late. It was people who did well, did really well.
I was on Reels since the day one.
It was really good.
It was, dude, initially the reach was so insane.
Yeah.
I would post and I would get, 5,000 views, 3,000 views. I'm like, wow.
Exactly. It used to be like,
this is some insane
shit.
Then they changed the entire process of how people are engaging with it. But still, I have no complaints. It still works beautiful.
It works great.
If you don't trust me, go check out my profile. Every single day I upload a fucking reel.
It's great. It's very nice. It's just... But Reels was great. It was actually like game changing because I started posting Reels only. I used to make a lot of stupid videos, dude. I used to make just, stupid skits and all of that. But I used to put it on my private account.
Okay.
Just, just my friends will see it and be like, tu chutiya hai. I'll be like, that's it. But I started putting Reels and then I was like, fuck, this is great. And I started putting proper videos and everything. And it worked out surprisingly well. Just for a few months I did.
No, not surprisingly well, man. Your content is actually fucking funny.
Thanks, man.
It's actually insane.
So the amount I grew doing design in like, more than half a year, it was so much more when I started doing like, myself and comedy.
You're the real deal, man.
Yeah, and I was just like, fuck, this is so nice. I was so happy.
People love me.
Yeah, people love me. Everyone loves me.
I agree with that.
Such a dick thing to say and just be like, people love me. Yeah, it was great.
Why is that a dick thing? I think
it just but I was just I was happy.
It's always good to be happy.
Yeah, and it's a long way to go. It just started.
It's just starting, bitch.
Yeah.
I know, man. I feel you. I also keep telling people the same shit. I'll be like 2025. Let's talk.
2025. Yeah,
Let's talk.
Like I told you about the UC exam that I just didn't write. See, right now the story is not that fun. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I just didn't write. But like 5 years down the line, if something happens and if somehow I do well and I've quote unquote made it somehow, that time the story will be fun. Where I'm like, yeah, I had this exam, just didn't write it. Look at me now. But I can't say that right now because
no
I'm not.
more upcoming comedian.
Yes, I have come up.
And stayed on top.
Yeah, right now it's just I can't be like, look where I am now because I'm not anywhere. But maybe later I can be like.
Well, look where you are right now.
Yeah,
With
right
Suraj.
now. Hey, great.
Suraj.
Right now it's great.
He's undervaluing that too.
yeah. Right now it's just insane being here.
Thank you so much, man. So when did you go into the entire stand-up scene? Because recently you just did a stand-up gig.
That also, I don't know, bro. I'm just so surprised by everything that happens. I'm like, Ari, this also did so surprisingly well. This also did surprisingly well. But I've wanted to do stand-up from a while. Because it's like when you're making reels or when you're making anything else that's like video that, it's honestly way easier. It's way easier. I fuck up, I make a mistake, I just go back and edit it. Or I just choose to not put it. But when you're on stage and you say a joke and it doesn't work, people will stare at you blank in the face. It's not like I can edit it to add an effect to make the joke funnier or pronounce the joke more. None of that.
Have you ever faced it?
No, so this was my first.
Right.
This is my first time and I was very lucky to have like a very supportive audience. But I know some places have like really bad audiences and it's tough. They'll stare at you. And it's like the joke is either funny or it's just cringy. There's no in between and I can't change it. Right? Like
what was the most cringiest joke you heard?
I want to attend more open mics also, dude. I don't
think
attend
there are a lot of
open
mics here.
There are a lot, but they're not very well advertised. Like if I want to go, like when I did the open mic, I got so many people telling me that, oh, where are these open mics? Even I want to go and I want to, even get on stage. But people don't know about them. That's all. Even I want to go to, an open mic more. But it's just, I think I was very excited to do stand up because writing a joke, it's one of the hardest things to do. A concept in your head, like, okay, this is a funny skit in my head. I'll just do a reel, record this. This conversation is funny. That's fine.
Right.
But writing a joke and, playing two characters on stage and, having a good punchline, a setup, all of that shit is hard. And out of nothing, it's very difficult. And like when I'm making a video or something, I'm commenting on what is happening over there. So I already have something to make a joke about.
You have a perspective on it.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to be funny in conversation.
Right.
Like most people have, their friend group mein someone and most of them think they're funny. I mean, which they are, I'm sure. Okay, so like in a friend circle, everyone will be like, yeah, all of us are funny.
Right.
Because in conversation, it's a lot easier to be funny. But when you're writing a joke, separate from this, out of nothing, that shit is hard. That's very difficult.
Were you facing similar problems while writing the jokes?
This was, I couldn't write only, dude. I was struggling. And they called me and they were like, okay, we are having this open mic, we want you to perform and everything. UAK, shout out to UAK. They're the ones who did the event.
I'll drop the link in the description.
Yeah. So, Chitan called and he was like, would you want to perform? And it was like, 4 days before the event.
Okay.
I haven't written anything proper. I've been writing a script since like 3 years. which is just like, okay, I'll just be sitting, I'll think of a joke.
A story or a joke?
No, like a full, stand-up set.
Okay, set.
Okay, so it's like, but there was nothing solid. I'll just think of a joke, I'll just be like, okay, I'll just write it down. That just kept increasing right. Since then. But I didn't have anything ready. 4 days. And I was studying for UCEED also. So I was like, okay, I was studying for that. I was working on the side. And I was writing. 17th.
Again?
No, I was the event was on 17th. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
That's what I told you. It's not a great story because it just happened. I don't know the repercussions of not writing.
I was thinking 1 year ago.
Exactly.
Because you told drop here.
No.
I thought, okay, last year you must have done
Yeah, that's why the story is not that great because I'm still scared. What if it was a bad choice?
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But and then I was like, fuck. And then I had like essentially just 2 days. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just write a set. And it was fine. Like on stage it did well because I cut out half the jokes I had planned.
Why?
I
Out of
was
the
like,
nervousness or
yeah, I was ready. I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I went on stage. Fuck, this is what I'm going to say. I got scared and I was just like, this is all I'm gonna say. Anything I wasn't 100% with, I didn't attempt only.
what a few of the jokes you didn't attempt?
Arey, no, bro. See, that's the thing, no? Like,
You don't want to reveal it?
No, I can, that's fine. But, like, in this setting, it won't be funny. But when you're on stage and when you're with a mic, that setting, it's
So
different.
you're just trying to tell me that if
What?
you tell a joke, I might not laugh.
Yeah, that is there.
So that's the only fear you have.
Yeah. That's the general fear always
Uh-huh.
in any conversation. I'll just be like, okay, I'm saying something. This person is not laughing at this joke. Fuck, I want to die right now. End me.
I think we've all been in that situation during school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It
A
was-
badass joke and then gone. All attention on you.
Nobody laughs and it's just fuck. You guys are not my friends. Fuck off.
So talk about the events that you did, man. You told me that you earned good amount in the first event.
We had done really well.
And then second.
Again, surprisingly well. We had done, it was... So we had, I think few of you might have heard Keymakers events. If not, Google it. First full pages, articles about us. And all.
Nice.
I was like, let's
Nice.
go. But our website is down because we didn't pay for the domain name. They ran out.
Got it for 1 year.
Yeah, no, I don't remember how long we got it for. But like right now it's gone. But yeah, we did really well first event. We were just kids. We were like, fuck it, let's just do it. And we did insanely well. Second event went great. But it wasn't as good as the first event. Because the first event was in an educational space. We had done Keymakers Youth Summit. So, which the abbreviation was KYS. Okay.
For the second one.
No, for the first event.
one, right.
We went all like, yeah, KYS is great, all of that. Later, we found out, I don't know how none of us, the interns, nobody realized KYS stands for kill yourself.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's lit.
We did it and we were all like, yeah, great, this is the abbreviation KYS. You're coming for KYS, no, you're coming for KYS. But later we realized this is what it means. We were like, fuck.
I don't think anybody would have even known in India.
I don't know, bro, but someone came and told. They were like, what is this event? Why is it an event called KYS? Is it like one big suicide cult you guys are forming?
Yeah, boy. We sacrifice one
yeah.
person every week.
But yeah, it was great. Second event also did really well. It was nice. But our expectations were too high. And the second event was music related.
Okay.
And we had never done anything in the music scene before. So it was good. But event companies throughout 2020 have obviously struggled.
Right.
Because it was online events don't work.
I mean, they are right now.
There are
the
a
people
lot.
who understood how to do it
Yeah.
and engage.
That is there, and there is a very limited amount of money you can charge for online events when compared to a real event.
Right.
So your margins are bigger, but the amount is way smaller.
Right.
Right? And it's just that, and there's a lot of technical error ka space. There's a lot of things that can go wrong during that time. And selling tickets, honestly, I went for NH7 Weekender, the online one.
Okay.
Because the OnePlus had sent tickets, they were a sponsor, and they were like, okay, fine, go for this. It was some 200 rupee ticket.
Right,
but
right.
thanks OnePlus, it was still appreciated.
Way to go.
Yeah. So they had sent it, and I attended it. It didn't feel. Obviously, it wouldn't even be compared to the real one, but I didn't enjoy it only
Wait,
that
did you
much.
have the headphones on or speaker?
No, I was at a friend's house. We were just on the laptop. We were
Bro,
like,
laptop,
just-
how are you gonna feel it, man?
But still, bro, when you're comparing it to the real deal, being over
that
there.
guy must have thought he'll put headphones and have a beer and just chill the fuck out.
OnePlus had also sent the earphones. Thank you, OnePlus. Shout out.
Way to go,
OnePlus
OnePlus.
Student Ambassador Program. Thanks.
You should really give it a.
Yeah, they gave. No, I was gonna be like, give me phone and all also. But I was like, little too much. Let's just ask in thoda. Okay.
Oh, they gave you?
Yeah, they sent over OnePlus buds.
Wow.
Yeah, and.
Wait, when the fuck did this happen? Let's talk about this later on. Because, I told you how we can talk about the strategy.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that later.
Okay.
Now that I got to know this, interesting.
Yeah, I had done a bit with OnePlus. I had done like a collaboration with them. It was
Sweet, man.
great.
When
yeah.
was that?
That was a few months ago only. I think I'm really bad with dates.
Like,
I
what
don't
did you do
remember.
for them? Like,
So they have a student ambassador program
okay,
for which they needed artists to collaborate.
okay.
So I have a friend in OnePlus. She reached out and she was like, "We're looking for artists to collaborate and all. They like your profile. You know, do you want to be a part of it?" I was like, "Okay. How much will I get paid?" They were like, "Nothing."
But you'll get free shit.
Yeah, they were like, "You'll get free shit." I was like, "I love free shit. My favorite shit." I was like, "Okay." And then I was like, "Fine, I did it." And then I had animated this video for them, and that is like, I think that's their second most viewed video. It was
Man, you're talented as
it
fuck.
was 150,000 views. It was 150,000 views.
Then why do you keep telling
And
me that?
I was like-
surprised myself all over
And
again.
because I don't expect it to happen, I'll just be like, fine, let's just see. I don't keep my hopes very high.
You should, man.
I'm
think
telling
you should.
I don't keep my hopes very high, and I'm like, see you in 5 years. You see where I am.
Hey, that's a good thing, bro. You know, this is some point. I don't know if it's relatable or not, but
No.
you're satisfied and also dissatisfied at the same point. Like, you know, you see the growth, so you're
Yeah,
satisfied.
yeah.
And at the same time, you're like, fuck this shit, this is nothing.
Yeah.
I can be way more.
Yeah.
So that is my state of mind most of the time. So
I think that's a good state of mind to have, right? Like you're happy with
basically
your growth.
That is basically what you're saying right now.
I don't know, man. I'm
think you just didn't realize, but that's exactly what you just said.
Yeah. I'm just going with the flow, trying to do whatever.
You're killing it, man.
Thanks, man. Suraj, the most nicest person out there.
Thank you. Tell me about that. I mean, before we even recorded all of this, you told that when we make good money, when we were
Oh,
young.
no, I don't wanna.
No, I really want to.
No.
I could have asked you that before, but I did not because I want to know now. Like you told me that having money at that age,
Yeah,
you
it
made
was,
stupid decisions.
You make stupid decisions.
Oh, what were those?
Okay, so I remember this one incident. This is before our second event. This is when
Okay.
we had done the first event. We were
And made
doing
80k or more.
80K? No, I think it was around 800 tickets.
Okay.
800, not
Okay.
80.
Okay.
800 tickets or 1,000 rupee per ticket.
Okay, and that is
So,
equal to?
It was, I think, I don't remember. We had a
80.
lot of costs and all,
Okay.
but I don't remember the exact
Okay,
amount.
whatever X amount.
Huh. So we were throwing this party. Okay, we got an apartment and everything. It was great, but that day it was also DJ Snake a concert.
Okay.
Okay, so we were like a lot of our attendees, like we had all of our interns and all of our friends and everything. It was like a after party sort
Right.
of that.
For the DJ Snake thing.
No, for our event.
Okay.
Yeah, but it also happened to be the day
Same
that
day,
DJ Snake
got
was
it.
also playing. So all of our, like a lot of the people who are supposed to be attending the party were also going for DJ Snake. So we were like, how do we get those people back to the party? Okay. So we booked a bus. Okay.
Wait, what the fuck? Okay.
We booked a bus from DJ Snake to our party for all the people who wanted to come back
That's
to the
actually
party.
fun.
It was fun. No regrets with any of the things we've done. But this was before the second event, so we were like in our great high. We were like, "Arey, we are killing it.
We're the shit, man.
We are living our best life." Okay, and we used to throw a lot of parties. It used to be insane. And then we booked the bus from DJ Snake, and then we partied to the other party, and then we partied there also. And we would take these service apartments for all.
So
those.
what is that stupid thing? Booking
It was
a-
stupid. Who books a bus from DJ Snake
Bro, if
to
you
the
asked
party?
me, I would have been.
All on like, company money. That's not for this. But we were like, "Arey, chalo, kar
Have you
lenge."
watched Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah. Arey, that is yeah.
If that comes and it's like 18,000
yeah.
shit, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street. It was. We were like
Basically mini wolves.
Yeah. It was. But I don't want to say a lot of the things.
Uncensored
Yeah.
shit,
No, it wasn't that. We didn't do anything like illegal and all.
Okay.
But yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
I think technically me working was also illegal because all the events that I used to design for these artists, they used to happen in clubs. I was 18.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to enter the club.
I think you can enter a club.
No, you can't if you're not 21. On the events where they're serving alcohol and all, you can't enter.
But if you're working on the side of the
Yeah,
business
that's
or
what.
event, I
So
think you can.
yeah, but I used to just go and be like, yeah, let me in. I'm with this guy. And they used to be like,
And-
okay.
So basically, you were designing posters for artists.
Yeah, I used to do posters and I used to do other sorts of marketing also, videos and stuff they needed. I would do for
Nice.
that. So it was good. In the span that I've been in Hyderabad, like 17, 16 years of my life, I didn't do anything. I didn't do jack shit. Okay, I used to go to school. I think when you're living in Muscat, it's like that only. Not a lot of things happen in Muscat.
Okay.
It's a very small, very super chill. It's like you go for retirement in
Right.
Muscat. That's how it is. So go to school bus, come back, school bus. You know, sometimes I would just go to school in the evening and play basketball or something. It was a very chill life. When I moved to Hyderabad, it was like this massive cultural shock. I was like, fuck, what the fuck? In Muscat, you don't get alcohol. You only get alcohol in hotels and like the American embassy. You can't buy alcohol anywhere else. You can't buy pork anywhere in the country.
Okay.
You can't do any of that. And I moved here and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Everyone is smoking, everyone is doing drugs, everyone is drinking, everyone is underage driving. Oh. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, you know what? I have to do everything. Okay? I was like, fuck it, we're doing everything that comes our way. So like in the past 3-4 years, I tried everything. That's why, and not in like drugs and stuff, not like that, but like experiences.
The way you put it.
Yeah.
Even in my head, I'm like, okay.
No. Not like that, but like, you know, I was like, let's start a company, let's do that, did that, let's do design for a living, did that. I did a lot of photography also. I did photography of weddings.
Nice.
I had a business card and everything. I didn't bring my wallet. At a time, I had like 4 business cards in my pocket. Okay, I used to have the iSick business card. I used to have the Insight Photography, was the company a friend and I had started.
Nice.
I had that business card. I had the Keymakers business card, and then I had another Keymakers. We had 2 different business cards. Updated design, yeah.
Nice.
It was
That's the same shit.
Yeah, it was
Different cards.
Yeah, 2 of the Keymakers card, 2 different cards we had. Then the rest of them, they were all different cards. So I was at a time I was just, you know, trying everything, and I think that's genuinely, I think that's one piece of advice, because now is the age you try all of this.
Exactly.
Right? Once you pass out from college or once you have like a real job or something you're actually doing, you can't try a lot of different shit. Your time gets limited, and you know, even if you're trying a lot of things, you can't commit to a lot of it. But when you're in college or when you're, you know, younger, that's when you just attempt everything. You know?
I agree, man.
This is something who had said. Veerdas only had said, big Veerdas fan. He was like, old people never regret the shit they did. They only regret the shit that they didn't do.
Right.
Right? So you just do it, dude. The risk at this age is very low.
There is no risk. to
There
be
is no
honest.
risk, dude. What the fuck? Big
Like,
shit.
What do you have to lose?
Exactly. What maximum, the worst thing that'll happen, you lose money. Right? Bro, fuck it. You're like, what, 20, 23 max? Big shit, dude. 23,
I agree,
24.
man, I agree.
Whatever. It doesn't even matter. You'll end up broke. Not like you have a lot of money right now also. You're
Dude,
24,
like-
you're broke only. It's fine.
In India, especially in India, we have this kind of culture where parents support us and we live with our parents.
Exactly.
In US and other countries,
Yeah.
the problem is they move out.
Yeah.
So the first thing they need to do is have some money to stay.
Exactly. Yeah.
When we have that kind of privilege here,
Exactly.
just utilize that thing to whatever the fuck you want.
Yes. Use your parents, okay, kids. You have that.
No man,
No,
it's
really.
not a thing to laugh.
No, seriously.
The other day,
Yeah.
I met a cousin of mine.
Huh.
Their family is pretty good. He's in 10th grade and he's producing background music scores for movies. And he's making
Insane.
good money. So the only thing I told him was, dude, you should understand this basic concept that we have way more than what a normal person is having.
Yeah.
So, first thing will be privileged. Now, there are only 2 things you can do once you understand your privilege. Play the victim card
Yeah.
or use that shit
Use it to your advantage.
to,
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah.
Like I didn't start it. Rohit is the founder. He came up to me and we started it. I have so many people hitting me up even till now asking me how much money do you make.
Huh.
I'm like, I honestly speaking, I take zero money back home because it's all the company which has to grow at the moment.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for me
You have that privilege to not need an income.
Exactly.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. Most Indian kids and families over here, you know.
Very true.
Yeah.
So, I utilize that shit and
Exactly.
now, again, I have a span of 3-4 years. If it's not,
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, fuck it, let me just
Exactly.
earn a basic living.
Yeah. So use that, like you're at home with your parents, you have really nothing to lose. You try that shit out, dude. And I think that that mindset, it's not for everyone.
Right.
Because if you're at such a privileged level where you have that kind of money where you don't need to or even care about starting anything on your
Right.
own, because you're like, baap ke paas paisa hai, I'll just do that. That's the worst. That's
I mean,
just-
again, as you told, it's a mindset. I have friends who literally don't have to work anymore for
Yeah.
generations moving forward. And not everyone, but few of them, we have conversations like, fuck everything, we have to do some shit.
Yeah, that's
where
what,
we
on
have to
your own.
stand out. It's like, yeah, it's there, but
Yeah.
I want to stand out on top of that.
And I think, as you said, the friends, it's essential. Keep your friend group the right group of friends.
I agree.
Trust me, dude, everything, your entire personality changes according to the people you hang out with. Everything. If you're hanging out with a bunch of entrepreneurs, you will start thinking like one, you will start wanting to be one. You'll be like, fuck bro, everyone around me is doing something. I want to do something.
True.
Exactly. But if everyone around you is just chilling and just, fucking around, you'll be like, big shit. It's the herd mentality. You're like, okay, it's easier to just fuck around and not do
true,
anything.
man.
They're
Very
also not
true.
doing anything. No, I don't need to do anything. So keep your friend group right. That's essential.
Or you can even be that kind of a person where, your entire group is going at some direction. You can literally have you can have such a strong vibe that they look at you and they're like, fuck, maybe this is what I have to do.
Exactly, yeah. Like, fuck, this guy is able to do it. Even I need to. You have to, but it's great.
It's insane, man. This concept, Nipsey Hussle is a rapper. In one of his songs, he says that from the mastermind, first I master grind, then my team catch it.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, see, even I didn't know, but I was the one who had to learn it so that other people would learn it from me.
Yeah.
So, you could also be that kind of a person.
That's what. Then if you're that person, great. Insane. If you're able to lead the rest of your friends group, away from fucking around and actually trying to
I
do
love it.
something. Failing or, doing well is all later, bro. That's all later. But you just try something.
Trying is the shit.
That's what matters.
Trying is the shit, man.
Because later on you won't have this privilege. The privilege of being able to fail. That's very important. Right now you can fail, dude. You can fail 100 times. It's fine. But like later on when you're 35, 40, you have kids, that bracket to fail becomes a lot smaller.
Definitely,
Right?
bro.
Like if I have
Definitely.
kids and in the future I'm old, if I want to start something, the risk is way higher.
Because you have people dependent on
Exactly,
you.
you have people dependent, you have yourself, all that. Right now, it's fucking nothing.
Very
you
true.
do everything right now. So yeah, I moved to Hyderabad, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try everything. And I think I did. This is the only place where I'm confident and I'm like, I think I did great. I think I tried everything that was in my way, just throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks. I tried everything.
I like that, man. I think that's the kind of approach you have to figure out at least.
Exactly, yeah.
Like if you try one and if you fail and you stop, it doesn't make sense.
That's what.
If you try 10 and fail at even 8,
Yeah.
you still know that, okay, these two things I can try.
Exactly.
That's
And
a nice
nobody is
way.
born, nobody knows, what they want to do. I think I want to do something, but when I actually try it, maybe it's not my thing.
Right.
Maybe it doesn't work out for me. Right? Like for the longest time, I was like, I want to become a photographer. Photography is my passion. This is what I want to do. I did it for a while and I was like, fuck bro, it's not my thing. If I didn't try it and if I was like, fuck, this is what I want to do, I get a degree in all of this and all, and then later I'm like, fuck, I don't want this, then I'm like, I'm fucked at that point.
True.
So just try everything right now. And dude, most of the things right now, you don't need any formal training. The
Right.
internet is such a blessing.
It has every
Fuck
fucking
bro,
thing.
you want to become a designer? Give me a week. Okay? I won't be the best designer, but I'll know what I'm doing.
Definitely.
Right? Video editor, cake. Entrepreneur also, dude. There is so much content outside for businesses, for anything you want to start, you can look up online. You don't need a business degree, you don't need an MBA, none of that.
As you were saying this thing just hit me. The least number of times the word, how to was the least number of times used on Google. Like everything else was being used, but how to was the least amount used.
Fuck.
Like how to anything.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm not shitting you. In 9th grade, I used to go search for how to sell. How do I sell a pen? I started after watching Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, that's the best place to start. How do I sell a pen?
Yeah.
Then I took a call, I was selling some other shit. But that's how I learned how to.
That's
Even
great.
now, I started a digital marketing company. This is the secret I'm putting out.
Huh.
I started a digital marketing company. I have other people hired. Although I have no clients at the moment, only one. But I have people.
Don't need, yeah.
And for ads, I have a specialist right now. But now, literally every day I go up, I search how to run Facebook ads, Google ads. I don't know jack shit.
Exactly.
It's confusing, but I'm using YouTube. There are 5-hour long videos.
Exactly. There is so many
5-hour long videos.
The
So
resources
beautiful.
are out there. You
Definitely.
just need to, put this much effort. That's
Definitely,
it. You
man.
can learn everything. And that's the thing about being an entrepreneur in general, right? You have to do fucking everyone's job. You don't have like this big team under you who will do everything. You have to fucking try everything.
I'll tell you when you're talking about this. When one of my friends the other day, he called me up saying that, bro, I need a terrace gardening thing done. This was long ago, terrace gardening thing done. So I told, team will be there, ho jayega. I was the team.
Team, exactly.
I was the team. And then that dude was like, team kidhar hai bro? Bro, team is 1, 2, 3. We are a fucking team. But we do have additional people when we require that effort.
Yeah.
They will pitch in.
Yeah. But I do the same thing. Whenever I'm writing a quote to a client, right? I'm giving quotation. It will be Mohammed Zubair and team. Who the fuck is team? Let me know when you find out.
Dude, it always works, man.
Yeah. Almost all freelancers have and team.
You have to.
Yeah.
They won't get the fucking trust.
Yeah.
I've seen that with freelancers.
They'll be and team. No team is there. It's just that one
They
guy.
have their own website also.
Yeah, website par to it'll be like, we are this big company, we are.
I like that, man. Really cool.
Yeah, it was.
So, before we end this, I'm going to close this soon.
Yeah.
But before we end this, I want you to talk about how could one upcoming stand-up comedian or somebody who's in your kind of category, like content category, how could they do their videos or grow on Instagram?
Okay, I think essential thing for any like content creation that, by the way, fair warning, you can ask me this question properly in like 3-5 years when I've made it. Yeah.
Right now, all these questions he's answering out of whatever he's used.
Yeah, I'm telling everything out of experience.
Exactly.
That's it. Okay.
I think I exactly want that because
Yeah.
on internet, if you go there, you'll have 100 strategies.
Yeah, that's what.
They don't work.
It's like, what do I tell upcoming comedians? I am upcoming comedian. This is.
Yeah, actually, recently one of his reels went up to 30k views.
Yeah, that was 32. Then I've had 28. But I've seen people with way more. I mean,
Still, man, you
yeah,
know,
it
you
was.
start off,
Yeah, I'm never happy, dude. I'm sorry. I'm just
it's
like
okay.
one
Satisfied
fucker.
and dissatisfied.
Yeah, that's
I
all.
will keep showing you why you should be more satisfied. That's my shit.
But yeah, I think I would say most important thing, learn how to write. Writing a joke is essential because majority of reels and majority of content that's out there, it's all just what is that called?
Cliche.
Yeah, no, they're all following trends. That's all it is, right? Okay, there's a new song that's come out. That's it. That is our punchline.
Right.
Dude, there's this running, this like,
Flash.
there's this song, okay? There's one word used in that song. They'll just do that one word. That lyric. Okay, wait, I'm explaining it very poorly.
No, you're not explaining. I'm not up to the trend.
No. I'm also doing a terrible job. So, anyway, the point is they're all just following trends, right?
Yeah.
They'll just put a song from Instagram over there, and there's no writing involved. There's no real joke. There's no premise. There's no punchline. There's no setup. That's not there. You
Right.
don't call that, comedy. It's content. It must be good. It must be funny. It must be entertaining. but I don't know if that's what you should be going with. Right? I also started like that only. I was like, fuck, I'll just put out some videos online and all. That's well and good. But learn how to write. Learn how a setup works, how a punchline works, how a premise works. All of that is essential. You need to know all of these things. And what happens very often is people know they're funny, right? You have a funny bone. But they don't know these basics. And nobody learns these basics first and then becomes funny. Right? They
I think that'd be stupid.
yeah, they'll fucking figure out how to be funny using science. No, not how that works. You know, if you're funny or not, and then you learn all of these things. Because these things help you write.
Right.
And when you're writing, that is what matters. So I think, and reels, anyone making out there, reels, use dialogue. Use your words, write dialogue between, if you're creating two characters and all. Don't just put the text. Right? They'll put the text of this one person talking and this one person talking. Don't do that. You can do that, it's great, but try using dialogue. It helps out with, confidence in front of the camera. It helps out with wording things better, all of that. Just use words. And don't use music as a punchline. They'll have the lyric of the song as the punchline. Don't do that. You can. I can't stop you. But try writing something. I think because I wrote and I was like, fuck, this shit is way harder than, creating just content online. And equipment and stuff, balls, bro. You don't need anything. The basic shit. I can guarantee you all the equipment I use is a different form of that is at everyone's house. Okay. You need a camera, you have your phone, you don't need anything more.
Very
you
true.
Don't even really need a mic. Mic is just like an accessory. If you have, you use it. If you don't, you don't.
I agree.
Editing software, there is a lot of editing software out there. Learn how to use it. Right? Because this is not just helping you with making content. Later on, you will always, it's a skill that's great to have.
Right.
Always video editing. Because especially at this age, fuck it, let's say you're doing like a college fest or anything. You know how to edit. You're the only one in your group who knows how to edit. You're like an asset over there. Because you know how to edit, you know how to do all of these things. It's great. So just increasing your skill set is very important. And something I wanted to talk about with content creation, right? It's very difficult making money as a content creator. Everyone knows that. It's very difficult because it's like a dream job. Everyone wants to do this only for a living. It's very difficult. But it's not difficult using the skill set you have to make money. Right? Okay, let's say I make videos online. That means I know how to edit videos online. You make money off of editing the videos.
By that he means, that is your skill set. You could Okay, let me put it in a different way. That is a skill set which you could offer to others.
Yeah, because
they can pay you for that.
Exactly, because content creation, if I make a video of myself, there is no commercial use of it. Right? But I have the skill set to edit videos. There is a lot of commercial use for video editors. Okay? Let's say you're a poet. Content writing, copywriting. These are all real freelance jobs that people do.
Dude, I've taken in 2 people through LinkedIn actually for content writing.
Yeah.
For short form content and long form content and articles. I've approached people, there's a structure of how you get paid too. Per word basis. Usually the pricing is between 0.30 to 0.5 paisa.
Yeah.
Like that's how they
That's
even
what.
charge.
You are a content creator, make money off your skills.
Right.
And you are a good content creator if you have these skills. If you're just recording and you're just like, okay, I'm not putting any effort into it, then you probably don't have any of these skills. And you can't expect to make money. No. But it's just make money off your skills. You're a designer, you're obviously freelancing automatically if you're a designer. And if you're a photographer, you're obviously making money anyway that way. So make money off your skills. Don't wait ki like some brand will approach me and sponsor me and all. Not happening for a while. If you're like a small creator, not happening. They'll give you free shit, max.
Right.
But nobody's paying you for some time. So you do commercial work outside. That's what I do. I edit videos. I do all of that commercial work for other companies.
That's why I keep telling you, you're
That's
too
why.
smart.
No.
And you undervalue yourself.
It's just basic shit. It's like you know how to do this. Just ask people money for it. That's it.
People are not understanding that basic.
Yeah,
shit
it's
too.
just you just learn a skill, ask people for money. It's not that difficult. It's
learn a skill, find people who require that skill and ask them for money.
That's it.
You'll get it.
and you approach people, dude. I for a very long time I was just like very this privileged. Yeah, this person will come up to me and ask me. This person will come. I still struggle with that. I feel I still that. But you approach people, bro. There is no shame in asking people for work. There is no shame in asking people if they require any of my services. None of that. You go
if
and
you
you
don't
ask.
ask, you'll never get what you fucking want.
Exactly.
Simple.
There's no shame in that. You ask, bro. And the internet is such a amazing place for like freelancers. You make your page and you start promoting. You put all of your content out there. You put your designs out there and all.
Right.
And if your work is good and you're approaching people, work will come.
Dude, basically your page is your portfolio.
Yeah, exactly. Designer's portfolio. You have Behance and you have your Instagram.
Exactly.
It's essential. It's just put out whatever it is, dude. It's essential.
Along the way, I'll also soon come up with a video where I'll be explaining in brief about my own strategy that I'm using. I've actually discussed about this previously. It's a 15-minute long video, but I produce a lot of content every single day, so maybe it's
That's how it should be. You're on your grind.
Always. Anyways, I'll make another one soon, and hopefully we'll discuss Zubair,
Zubair, that's it. It's not that hard. Zubair, yeah.
Zubair strategy as well. So, before we go, where can they find you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram, ZUB_hair, like Zub hair. On Twitter also, I am Zubair. And my podcast... Fuck, how did I forget the name of my podcast? The Boring Podcast. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no. The Boring Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, everywhere, wherever you get your podcast. It's really fun. We talk about dicks and balls all day. That's what we do. Dipankar and I. It's a great podcast.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah,
I never heard, but let me go check that thing out. I'll drop all the links in the description. And if you're still watching, thank you for watching. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't. It'll be really helpful, man. So that's that. That's the end of today's show.
Great. It was damn fun, bro. It was great conversation.
Thank you.